Welcome back, everyone. Going into the third hour here of roleplay Mirrorshades. Adam, tell us how these people kill us.
Well, that'll be up to you. I mean, they have guns and stuff, so it's probably the most likely.
Okay.
I mean, not you, Crusher, but everybody else will get killed by guns.
Yep.
Um,
No.
Yeah. So you see this group like go in. They like crack the lock and just walk into the building.
I'm not there, right? I'm not in
It's
the
just
van.
me and Night Sass, right?
Yeah.
You can't fit in the van.
Yeah, I can't
remember?
fit in the van, so yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you two can be like Breakdown and Crusher can be nearby if you want to, but
Yeah.
I assume you're there, but not in the van.
Sure.
Yeah, so you can see them. You can see them now. Like Night says, you got a good look at them as they went past you, like in their car, and they got into the lobby. Now they're just silhouettes in the like massive brilliance of the constant NERPS ad barrage. So you can just see like black like shapes lit up from behind by the like flashing neon.
Well, I poke my head up a bit after, getting down on the ground. Can I see if they are going towards the elevator or if they are going more to the side to the landlord's room?
You rolled pretty awesome on your perception, so we'll let it roll with that. You you can see them. They're like setting up a tactical entry into the hallway. Like the woman is staying back and like coordinating. The two guys with guns are like shoulder covering each other and like moving down the hallway, and they disappear from the lobby in that direction.
So in that you say that direction, like towards the landlords.
Yes, yeah, down
All
the
right.
hallway.
Well, I have
In
his
the-
number, right?
Mhm.
I talked to him. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna actually call him. Maybe we can gain some favor here. Do we feel like this is a hostile?
I mean, they just opened the door and are moving tactically towards the location, and they have guns. So
I mean, when you say
that's-
tactically, like if they're like, then I'm gonna assume it's a hostile situation.
yeah, this is like a breach and clear kind of situation.
All right. I wanna call the landlord.
When I see her picking up her phone, I'm just like, I don't know, man. Like the whole not getting involved and letting people know that we're here thing. Like,
I mean, that could be our only lead, Night Sass. We could at least maybe gain some favor if we just tell him to get out of the apartment. That's all we have to do. All I have to do is be a friendly voice on the other end of this phone that says, hey, don't die, and maybe that'll get us somewhere.
do you have some kind of secret number, and a voice modulator? Give him a code so we can
I mean-
rendezvous with him later.
I don't have any of those things. I can try to, disguise my voice as
Like
best
this
as I
number's
can.
attached to your hand, right? Like
They can't trace that. This is just a common
you're
number.
never
They
gonna
can't-
lose that number. It's your
They
hand.
can't. No, it changes all the time. Someday I'll explain to you how exactly I make it work. But it's. I mean, I feel like this is the right move here. Like otherwise, this guy's gonna die. I mean, we'll capture whatever your bug says, but that's it. Like the end of the lead.
I don't think I.
Maybe we get him to leave, and then we find out what these people say.
So the
on your
longer
bug.
the longer you argue,
All right, I'm calling. I'm calling right now.
Just
Night
use an
Sass.
accent. Just make sure you use
All
an
right,
accent.
all right,
You know
all
how
right,
to use
all
an
right,
accent?
All right, all
You know
right.
an
I
accent?
got it. Yeah, I got it.
So it rings a couple of times. It's like ring, ring, and then you hear like a clattering as he picks up the handset, and then you hear, "What? Why are you calling me? I am playing video game."
You don't know who I am, but I need to tell you right now, there are people coming to your house and they're going to kill you and they have guns and you need to get out there right now. And if you don't, you're going to die and that's not good. I'm sorry that this phone call comes across the way it does, but you need to get out right now. I'm hanging up now. Just please leave your apartment. People with guns coming. All right, that's it. Bye.
What?
All right, I'm sorry. That's like the only,
So
What accent
as-
was that, Bon Bon?
So as you're like finishing and you go to hang up the phone, hang up because this is the gesture that turns it off. You go to hang up the phone. You hear like gunfire, like loud, like bang bang, and then click when you hang up the phone.
All right, well, maybe we argued too much. We need to just wait. Let's watch until they leave. I mean, we can't go in there by ourselves.
Okay. So you want to wait? Just like hang out?
Can we?
Right, well, we saw
hear
them
the
approach.
gunshots?
I mean, you breakdown. You and Crusher are both on comms with the van. So.
Oh, so
like-
we heard that whole.
Yeah, the entire
you
time
could've-
me and Breakdown, our heads are just slowly turning towards each other with like a what the
Just-
fuck look.
All right, if you guys got some great accents, I don't hear you coming out with them all the time. All right.
This is so
It was
meta, I
really
love
good,
it.
honey. You did
So
great.
meta.
I want to have Mr. Extreme kind of fly around the van and see if he sees anyone in it, and then I want to stealth up to it and put a tracker on it.
Okay. You want him to go over to the car
Just to
that
see
they
if
got out
anyone
of?
is currently inside it.
Sure. Yeah.
And I will note
Okay.
the.
Yeah, you can look at like his cameras from the inside of the surveillance van. So you get the cameras up, and he flies over to the car. The side windows are tinted beyond like penetration, but the front window, as you pass it by, you just see the empty silhouettes of the two seats. So there's nobody in the front seats.
Okay, yeah, I want to stealth over there and
Okay.
put a tracking device on it.
Okay. Cool. So you can make a stealth roll. It'll just be one roll to get out there, plant the bug, and come back. And this is a tracking device, so you can follow them. Do you want to re-roll?
Yes, I would like to reroll. for
Because
one.
0 successes means that they could could just they could any cursory glance would find it.
This one will be easy. This time. Watch JP.
There you
Got
go.
one.
Whatever.
So easy.
Okay. All right. So you you skulk over there, blink, put the tracker down, and as you start coming back, you have to like rush because the front door is open again, and they come out, and they all start getting in the car.
I can note their license plate.
Yes, except that their license plate is like non-numbered. It's just like a barcode.
Hold on one second. Let me check my inventory.
But we can take a picture of it.
You have your Polaroid.
Or maybe my drone could take a picture of it. Or
Yeah.
All right.
He's got a camera built in. You wanna
Night
take a
Cess, we need grab the license plate if you can.
got that, Mr. Extreme?
Yeah, so someone's got to like navigate him down there, but it's easy. You just fly down and take the picture and then buzz off.
Well, yeah, I make it look easy.
Yeah, totally. Okay, so they get back in the car and they turn it on and head out.
Why don't I call the number again?
Okay.
I'm gonna call the number again.
Okay. So it rings 3 times this time, and then you hear a answering machine pick up.
No.
And the answering machine just like he just says a bunch of stuff in Russian, and then at the end he's like, it switches to English. He's like, "Oh yes, if tenant, leave message. I call you back," and then hangs up.
I think we have to go get the bug.
I have a planet above.
Are
Oh, that's right.
the people
Fuck.
left, right?
Yeah, they left. They got in their car and they drove off.
Okay. Then overcome, I'd say we should go in there because maybe he's not dead. Maybe, I can heal him potentially. Like we won't know unless we go in.
All right, let's go.
I'm like strapped to the bottom of the van again. I'm just like I'm like holding onto it with my fingers, with like the friction of my fingertips past my gloves.
Actually, I mean, Knight says, can't you send your drone over there? At least like fly and see, is the door open? Are there a bunch of bullet holes in the middle of it? Can you see a body like right there? Maybe he answered the door. He had a bowl of cereal on him and he got shot. He's dead. We just know.
The drone is primarily for like outside use.
No,
like,
I mean,
it'd be hard to navigate it inside, and there's no other like.
That's
he has
so
windows
funny
to his
because
apartment.
I actually imagine that like it's one of those apartment complexes where you walk in and then like the middle is open. So
Yeah, no, it's just like there's a long
I
kind
got
of like
you.
double wide hallway with ads on both sides.
I got you.
Yeah.
we gotta go. We gotta
Okay.
go.
So
Crusher.
yeah.
Yeah, I guess like
Crusher and I come out.
I guess
to
when
where
you
they
say
are.
that, I'm like military shuffling towards the door with like an AK out.
Okay.
And I assume everyone's just kind of like staring at me as I do this because we've never like militarily approached the building before. We've always just kind of like, yeah, we just walk over there.
We just fucking walk up.
Yeah, so I'm just kind of like sprinting, whatever, like I don't know what roadie running, I guess is the appropriate term. I'm doing that
like
towards
hunch.
the,
Yeah.
towards the apartment building.
Okay. Yeah, it's quiet. It doesn't seem like they didn't leave anybody behind or anything. So, the lock still seems like you get over there and the lock is malfunctioning. Like it just keeps clicking and then buzzing. Like someone has like permanently turned on their buzzer. So it's just like click and like zzz, and it just keeps clicking and the door won't stay shut. So you can just push it open.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I wait till the team gets up there. Then I like make a hand signal that maybe the old team would know. And this team just looks like I'm doing weird fucking shit with my hands.
I just ignore it and like run right past you.
Yeah,
go.
I'm like turning on the jammer is what I'm trying to convey, but I don't convey that because you guys don't understand what I'm doing. So like as you pass, I just stick my arm up, try to grab you. If not, I put the jammer on and go in. What were we gonna say, Kaitlyn?
This reminds me of the American Sniper scene where the guy's teaching troops like super basic stuff, like waiting by a door,
right,
and
right,
going
right.
inside.
Yeah. And then we go inside, Adam.
Okay. All right. So you get in there and you want to head down the hallway towards his apartment.
Yeah, but I also want to look astrally. Do I see anything?
No, there's
Okay.
no evidence of any unusual astral behavior.
Okay, then I try to just open the door.
Okay. Yeah, you open it. It's unlocked.
What do I see?
Okay, so you peer inside. You can hear white noise, like just like a high like static or something coming from another room. The main room though, where he has his like couch and his TV, seems quiet. You do notice that the TV is off, and on the cabinet where he was keeping his computer, there's just like a cluster of cables like sticking up out of it. Seem to have been disconnected.
They took his computer.
Looks that way.
Is there a body
is
there?
he anywhere?
Not in the room. No.
Are there more rooms in this apartment?
Yeah. There's a door. There's two doors, one on either side. There's some of the like noise, the static, or something coming from the other room.
Crusher, check the doors.
Yeah, I'm already going down there and checking them all.
Okay, which one?
I just go one by one, unless there's something hinting me towards a certain door.
I like to think I've like started to go to the doors and you just like shove me out.
Yeah,
like,
anytime
no.
anyone like I try to stay at the front line of the group, and anytime someone goes in front of me, I literally just grab them and like throw them back, and then just end up running past them.
Okay, so the quieter door, you open it, and inside there's just like a little like a small kitchen. There's a fridge and a stove. It smells terrible. Like it smells like food, but like terrible food. There's like garbage, and like the sink is piled up with dirty dishes. And then the other door, if you head over to it, you hear actually the noise stops as you get closer to it, and then it's quiet.
What does the noise sound like?
It just sounded like white noise. Like you couldn't hear it through. It was like muted through
like
the wall.
TV static.
Yeah, or something like that.
And there's a door.
And then it stops as you get closer to the door.
Okay. Then maybe I do the same hand motions back towards the rest of the group. They have no idea what I'm saying. And then I like put my back up towards the door. Yeah. And then I do that, and I just kind of like kick down the door and walk in with my gun up.
So you kick the door down, and inside there's like a bedroom, and across from it there's another door, another small door which is open. There's a like a waterbed to one side. There's a big like pin-up-y style like painting over the bed of like a dwarf woman standing on a tank in a bikini with like a bazooka on her shoulder. Then it has some writing in Russian and Cyrillic that you can't read.
Right.
And then standing in the middle of the room, like soaking wet, wearing a towel, is the landlord. and he's just like looks at you, and you kick the door down, and he's like, "What the fuck are you doing in my house?"
I'm just how many more are there, sir? I just kind of like go by. I'm looking all.
How many of what?
How many more are there, sir? I need to know if there's anyone else in the building.
In building or
in the room, sir? Is anyone else in the room? And I kick down like another door.
And I think that he like throws his like arms up over his head and his towel falls off and we get a big blur in the where his towel was and he's like, "What do you mean is anyone else in the house? This is my house. Who are you? What are you doing here? Get out!"
I just like I come in after Crusher with Crusher like you know being all intense. I'm like, "I'm so sorry. We saw a lot of people walk in here with weapons, and we were very concerned. So we just happened to we'll." Yeah,
so he's like walked over and picked up like his like sweatpants and is like pulling them on, and is like just shouting at you in Russian. I'm like trying to get you to leave.
After I check like all the rooms in the house, still like gun up as I approach in them and say like, "I'll clear a room," I'll literally be like, "Clear," then I'll just go to the next one.
Yeah. So the only other room is the like bathroom, which is like it's a shower and a like a sink and a like a toilet, and that's where he was when he came out.
Someone in the chat made me look. Crusher closes the door and kicks it in again.
Still clear.
That shit's hilarious.
So he comes, he like berates you out into the other room and gets you out there, and then he sees Bonbon, and he like squints at you. He's like, "Wait a second, I know you. You are Nerps woman. Why are you coming back to my house in the middle of the night?" And then he looks over at the TV and he's like, "And what are you doing with my video games?" And he like walks over and he's like, "Which one of you has it? Give it back to me."
Maybe you don't understand what happened here, but sir, please.
Yes, I am understanding. You come into my house and you are stealing my video games.
No, we
Give
heard
them back to me.
gunshots. Where we heard gunshots from this location. We saw several individuals storming in with assault rifles. All right. Not only are we a NERPS crew here to evaluate the situation,
500 million for solid gold AK weapon. It's very expensive. I am playing in game. I am on great winning streak. Some asshole is phoning me. Then I am dying. I am so mad I have to go cool down in shower. I come back and now you are here. And where is video games?
All right, sir, hold on one second. There were some people who came into here and obviously stole your computer. We heard gunshots. We came in to investigate. I'm not sure what you're insinuating here. I'm sure you could check. In fact, I'm fine. You want to check my pockets? I'm pretty sure there's not a computer in these pockets right here. Night says, do you have a computer in your pockets? Because I don't think it's right here. Sir, if we took your computer, we would have it right here. We came in because we thought that you were in danger, and now we're trying to help you. If you don't need our help, that's fine. But we heard gunshots coming from this location. I'm sorry that we were concerned about your safety.
At this point, I like lean in. I'm just like, I'm gonna go check the other rooms. I'll be right back. You just see me like roadie run out of the room and just leave.
Are we recording video on the van?
Recording video from what source?
But we our surveillance.
Yeah, sure. You've got like video from outside.
Okay,
you mean
I
of them
just
running in?
mentioned
You want
that
to show
like,
the footage, yeah?
that we can prove it to him.
Oh, great. God, Night Sass, you're fucking brilliant. I swear to God.
I've gotten a lot better at CompuTours.
Sir, look at this footage. Who are these people? Why are they here?
And he leans over and kind of squints at you and looks up at you. He's like, "Hold on 1 second," and like walks over into the kitchen. You can hear him like digging around in the drawer. You can hear a cutlery drawer open and shut. Then he's like mumbling in Russian. Then he comes back and he's got like big, thick, like grandpa glasses on. He's like, "Okay, I can see now. What are you showing me?" And like walks over and like squints, looks at it. And he watches the video and he's like, "Wait, I know these assholes. These are Mexican motherfuckers from other day, looking around for their Mexican friend." And he like puts his hands up and he's like, they are having my video games.
Sir, I think not only they took your video games, but your Mexican friend. The other day you mentioned that you did not know who this individual was who lived in this apartment. Maybe your story has changed a bit. What can you tell us about these people and This man,
Javier
oh,
Flores.
hold on, let me guess. His name is Javier.
It's like, I am, make a charisma check, and you can have plus three, basically, because one for each of you.
Damn. 4? At 4? Or 6?
Yeah, target number 4.
Bring it home.
Okay. All right. So he walks over to his to like a pile of dirty laundry and like fishes out a like gray sweater, yanks it on over his head. It's got a logo of some sports team on it. Maybe like a bear holding a hammer and sickle. And he sits down on his couch and just stares forlornly, his beard dripping into his lap at the tangle of cables sticking up from the console. He shakes his head and he's like, I am saving many months. This company is not paying me very well. I save up. I purchase video game console. I become elite at online video game. Now, he shakes his head. Now I have nothing.
I understand your lust for video games, sir. How much would it be to replace your system?
Says, is many hundreds of new yen. Hundreds of new yen I am not having.
Oh, okay, I'll give you some.
He kind of like looks up at you, and his red eyes like glint in the night light coming through his frosted windows. And he's like, "You would be doing this thing for Vladimir? Giving
Sir,
me money for new video game?"
All right, maybe you don't realize if you
Quiet,
are
obnoxious
actually...
woman. He, like,
If you
puts
are...
his-
Hold
he
on
puts
one
his like
second,
stubby
sir.
hand up.
I am a NERPS representative. Did you not know that we are actually in the business of sponsoring professional gamers, and perhaps you are exactly the kind of individual that we're looking for? Now, sir, I think there's actually a way that I can help you and you can help me.
He's staring at Knight's ass, and he's like, if beautiful woman would buy me elite gaming console, and then he like turns to you and you can see there's like tears welling in his eyes. He's like, then if I am having NERP sponsorship, I could become, yes, Vladimir could become #1 in all of Matrix. And you can see his hands like gripping at the controller he no longer has. and he says yes, intruders to my house, I will help you. What you are looking for? Man from Mazatlan. His name is
Yeah.
yes, Flores. Man comes looking for a place to hide out. He's paying big money to I don't know, I am thinking do drugs in apartment. He's fine. I am giving this to him. I understand it's important to keep on down low when doing shady business. What else do you need to know? He came for only a few days, then disappeared. I assumed was picked up by police.
So you don't have any idea where this Javier might have gone?
Javier, man, he's coming. He's spending a few days here. I am hearing him arguing in whatever language he is speaking. And then maybe he's on phone or is talking to someone, not arguing back. And then he's gone. Leaves one day, does not come back.
I don't
fine.
suppose...
Rent is paid till end of month. It's free money for Vladimir.
Was he
I am
making these
skimming off top.
Was he making these phone calls from his room?
Yes, he's having a personal computer. He like points at your deck, like that, but different.
So perhaps we could check out some logs and maybe find out who he's making phone calls to.
He shakes his head. No. Phone is not included. Building has no outside the LTG. Is monitored very carefully by Seder Krupp. I am not giving him phone access. He has his own phone, personal.
I don't suppose you have this phone number on file?
Yes, I am having all contact information on... And he like sadly looks at the desk again. But now he's all gone. My friends back home are telling me save information in cloud is more safe. But I am thinking no. Information more safe in computer where I can watch it. Now Vladimir is not so sure.
Vladimir, I certainly understand this is not an easy situation for you. Perhaps maybe we can we'll take care of the console. The NERP sponsorship is something that we can, investigate further. We'll take care of the console, but we need to get back your computer so you can give us this information. So, who are these individuals that took your computer?
I am seeing them around building. We're up on floor after man is leaving, after this Flores you're looking for. He is going, they are coming, looking around, and are leaving. I am staying in the apartment because it's dangerous, men with guns. I don't know who they are, looking like private security force or corporate cops.
All right, well, we got a snapshot of their license plate at least. We'll see what kind of leads we can follow up with. Any information you have about these individuals would be incredibly helpful in retrieving your stolen information.
And he looks down and he says, I'm thinking if you're looking for Flores. And he kind of looks around like he's trying to decide something, and then is like, no, it's for sponsorship. Yes. You are wanting to talk to Dr. Hotshot. Is gang drug making individual. Works for a gang called Ancients. They are patrolling this area sometimes when not being chased off by cops. Go and find Dr. Hotshot. He is selling things to Flores, I think.
All right. That's something we can go off of. I appreciate it, Vlad. And by the way, don't worry. We're going to get you taken care of, squared away. New console. We want you to keep practicing. Vlad, you're exactly the type of dynamic, competitive, gaming cyber athlete that I think NERPS is looking for. So have no fear. This is a time where you mentally prepare yourself, because there's inside the game training and there's outside the game training. And right now, Vlad, it's time for outside of the game training, all right?
So he pulls on his kind of ratty sweater and is like, yes, you are sending me bright green tracksuit I am wearing every day and going for runs around block to prepare body for big time competition. I will, and he realizes he looks like a slob, and he's dripping, and he kind of wrings his beard out a little bit, and he's like, yes, I will be prepared for when new computer arrives. Big time video games. Yes, all right. And you can see him kind of getting fired up.
You know what, Vladimir? As one of the best all-stars baseball simulator, 2060 players, I believe in you. We're playing baseball, right? Mr. Extreme?
Yeah.
2050, though, not 2060, right?
No, it's like a future.
It's future. 10 years in the future.
Okay.
You know, people say 2000 when it was 1990.
Right.
All right,
Okay,
Vlad,
cool.
we'll keep in touch, all right?
Yes, please. And he sees you out so that he can go finish toweling off and then go on his run to begin his fitness regime.
Adam, however long that conversation went on for,
Yeah.
I was literally just kicking doors in and clearing rooms.
Clear!
Still clear.
Yeah.
All right, triple cleared.
The second that we're out of earshot of Vladimir, I lean over to Bonbon and I'm like, we're actually gonna buy him a game console, right?
I mean, it's not that much. Vladimir is
Yes.
now an individual who might be able to help us in this whole thing. We get his computer back, and we've got contact information directly to Javier Flores, so it's kind of important.
Breakdown, I'm sensing a lot of hostility towards professional gaming. Is there something that...
I just mean that we shouldn't spend
It is
so
a
much
real
time
thing, okay?
getting
This
his
man
hopes up
is an
about
e-athlete.
being a gamer and then never actually buy him a game system because
No. In fact, I actually wrote down here in my notebook that we were going to get him a bright green tracksuit as well. We put a NERPS logo on there. He won't know the difference. We will get his computer back. We will make this man happy. That's what we do, Breakdown. We solve problems. We're going to solve this one.
laughing. I'm like, is that what we do now?
We solve problems.
All right, in order to complete the mission, we need to get his computer back. Look, we have footage of these people. We can spread it across the Shadowlands BBSs everywhere. We can find out who they are. We can we can find Dr. Hotshot, and we can figure out whatever information. We will get these computers back, and then we will find Javier Flores. And we won't let his dreams die.
No, we won't. No matter how hard you try and stop them and kill his dreams break down, we will not.
God, okay, let's just go home.
And then, we could tell him that he should start streaming on super awesome video game streams.tv. And because, that's where all the hot, gamers are going to.
I know a great website where we could even order him the components for his new computer. They have everything.
I love nerps.tv.
All right. Well, we got some work to do. Let's head back to the apartment.
All right. So
I think our surveillance is done.
Yeah, we diagonal wipe maybe to the next day. Where do you all end up? Where are you what's the next step for the team? Where are we? Where do we see everybody?
Well, we need to look up Dr. Hotshot, right?
Did you ever call Hadia?
I have not called Hadia, so I can call Hadia.
Not for the for a talisman, that's what I mean. Not for the
for the thing that I wanted you to do.
Yeah.
Just fucking get on.
Did you do the thing that I did?
You? I emailed you about it. I don't know if you've had a chance to check your email.
I left a couple post-it notes on your fridge. Maybe you don't go to the fridge very often.
I subtweeted.
I order out a
lot.
I get it.
Did you? Okay. Just Crusher's Twitter is all just like, yeah, you know what's great? Talismans. I'd love to have one of those.
Yeah.
Just like posting pictures on your Facebook of talismans.
His
like,
Amazon wish list.
Yeah.
At breakdown.
Hey guys, I was reading this cool thing about talismans the other day. Does anybody I know anything about that? At Hadia, at breakdown. All right. So, where do we see everybody after?
I guess just back in the apartment. I don't know if I don't obviously sleep there, but
yeah.
Just this is, I guess, the next day in the apartment.
Sure.
Somebody in chat said, in Shadowrun, Amazon is run by actual Amazons in the Amazon.
Amazon would absolutely be an as technology sub company.
Of course.
Totally. Jeff Bezos is a blood mage. You
Yep.
heard it here first, everybody.
There you go.
All right. We need to try to find Dr. Hotshot. I don't know. Maybe someone should try to do that. And I would like to send a surveillance video around the Shadowlands BBS, and I would like to also order a bright green tracksuit.
Okay. All right.
It's all over it.
Well, okay. So here's the thing. You go back and you can start searching the matrix for where you can buy bright green NERPs tracksuits. They're a real thing, but they're really hard to get. You have to be kind of a big deal on NERPs.tv to get one. So. Yeah, and it's just it's a really arcade. You don't you spend forever searching, and you can't figure out how to get one of these fucking tracksuits. So you'd have to buy one on eBay, and it probably has somebody else's name on it. And... Yep.
That's fucking
so. Yeah, so you can make a computer. It's not even a computer's test because it's not how well you use the computer. Make just a flat intelligence test, and I'll let you know how expensive this NERP tracksuit is gonna be.
All right, we're gonna do it. At what target number, sir?
Let's say target number 6.
Bring home the fucking. I'm sitting there. I'm like waiting for the countdown timer to go so I can get a good price and I can put my final bid in.
Yep.
And then suddenly I spent karma and I re-roll.
All right.
I'm fucking.
You gotta get this tracksuit.
Fucking re-rolling. I gotta get the tracksuit, man. This is keep this guy's dream alive. Oh fuck. Oh yes. Yes.
One.
Okay. All right. So the hard part isn't necessarily getting one; it's getting a legitimate one. It's a bit like getting one that's like not like a knockoff made in, like made in mainland China or something. But you do eventually find one. Somebody like stole a box of them from like the
And
back.
Nerps is on like the left side and has a little emboss, but the counterfeit one is on the right side. Yeah.
Yeah. So you managed to find one. It'll cost you 500 new yen.
Okay.
And you can have it shipped straight to Vladimir.
Costs more than
No,
the video games?
no.
Yeah.
It ships to me. We present it to Vladimir.
Okay. All right. How badass do you want to buy a video game console for Vladimir?
I mean, should
'Cause
we?
it's like a PC, right? Like it's a custom built gaming machine.
All right, maybe if we get back his original, which we really need
You're
to
gonna
do
wait
because
and
it has
hold
the
off on that, is
information. No, we'll still get him a new one, and then he'll just give us his old one.
Yeah, that's
Well,
All
if
right.
we
Like,
get
if
his
one object.
old one, we don't have to tell him.
Well, I mean, we can still
Sure.
give him a new one. It's only a couple hundred new yen, like if it gets us the information, like we fulfill a man's dreams and we also get one step closer in completing the mission.
Yeah.
Right. I think the point is that we always planned to keep the old one, regardless.
So we got to
tell
get a
you
new
about how
one.
crime works.
All right, we got to get a new one for him. Like, right? I mean, we maybe NERP sponsors him. We also like give him a sub sponsorship with Bomb Threat. I mean, the possibilities are endless.
It's true.
Send it to my place.
Okay. So do you want to buy the computer now, or do you want to wait?
I think we should buy it for him now because
Yes.
this is a man that will be representing us and our brand. And we need to
Yes.
have some of the finest pro gamers on our brand.
So in like 10 to 15 episodes, this is just going to be like shadow NERPs, right? You're all actually going to start kicking for NERPs?
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, so like a decent computer that he could use for the things that he wants will be about 5,000 yen.
Whatever, I'll pay for it.
Hells yeah, Knight's ass on the job. Vladimir's gonna be so in love with you. Okay, cool. You were his terrifying angel who broke into his house while he was in the shower. Okay, cool. So you buy him a computer, and that'll get sent to Bonbon's place. That's all sorted out. You wanted to post the footage on Shadowlands?
Yes, on Shadowlands. Just basically, some place where I could try to, like where I hang out, say, hey, anyone know who these cats are? Part of a job I'm working on.
Okay.
You don't ever reveal that they're bad guys or good guys. Just say,
Yeah.
hey, anyone know who these folks are?
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and make a target number 4 circles test.
Okay. Do I get a check mark if I?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Give me
Nice.
that check mark. Bam.
Nice. Good work. Cool. Okay. So you get, as often happens with Shadowland, you get a long thread that starts of people just speculating randomly, being like, oh, it's probably vampires. Those look like vampires, dude. Look out. You're going to get your blood drained. Haha, lol. But you get a private message from someone named FastJack that just says, like, very succinctly, like, looks like it has technology. You sure you're not in over your head?
Do I know this guy, Fast Check?
Everybody knows who FastJack is. So
Tell me
FastJack.
more about Fast
So as soon as, like, I think as soon as you see the name on the like the message, your heart starts to like pound. So FastJack's a big fucking deal. He's generally regarded as one of people know almost nothing about his like actual personality, except that he's like a little cocky and like dex like a pro. Like he's magic. So he just replies real quick and sends you this post.
So like I would be like honored if I got a reply from this guy, right?
I mean, maybe you just happened to post at the right time, and he was like, I recognize these dudes.
I respond back and say, they're after a mark that we happen to be working on. Always in over our heads. Appreciate you looking out. I'll keep in touch. Okay.
Yeah. He just replies with like a winky smiley face, and then just says like, yeah, watch your butt, Candy Girl.
Okay.
God, why does everybody want to bang Bon? Fuck. God damn it.
Okay.
I was trying to think of like, what big deal Decker would like take notice of this, because as technology stuff is like kind of like people accumulate interesting information about them on just to be prepared. So I was like, okay, there's a couple of like kind of canonical famous Deckers, but the one I was gonna use, their name in the game is Dodger, which is really confusing. So you'll probably never meet them ever in the game. I'll probably just never use them for anything. But yeah, so Fast Check basically just tells you like they look like Aztec goons. Like
so, actually, if I responded back like they stole a piece of equipment, I need to get back. It has information on it. Is it worth going after?
And so you're doing this in like live chat now because you were both online, and it was like to connect live, and so you're doing that like typing in green text thing, and it just says. Whatever you thought you owned, it's gone now.
Okay. I just say, contact info for Mark. I guess we'll have to find it another way. They took his computer, not sure why.
Okay. He replies, got a log, but if you put the name up on Shadowland, like SL, somebody else might know him. Have a good one.
Wait, he said what? Got a
Fast
log?
Check is disregarded.
Oh, got a log. Got a log.
Yeah,
okay.
got a log.
Yeah, got a log. Okay.
But like, yeah, he just suggests like put the guy's name up on Shadowland. Maybe somebody knows him.
Yeah, so I take that advice, but I go like one level deeper, right? Like I don't want to post that to, this level. I want to post it to like this inner circle first.
Sure. Yeah. Not just like in a public board, but in like a smaller one.
Right.
Okay, cool. So you put the name out. It'll take some time to get a response in this level because there's not just like casual traffic.
Right. Okay.
All
right. Then we need to still find out about Dr. Hotshot.
Yes.
Is he actually a doctor? Do we know that? Any of you heard of this Dr. Hotshot before?
Anybody have street etiquette?
I have street etiquette.
Would you like to roll it for me, Nancy?
Oh, no, wait. I was going to get street etiquette, but I was asking you how etiquette worked.
Yeah. You can roll just like plain etiquette at a higher target number if you don't have the specialization for street.
But how do you... I think both of us were wanting to like get the specialization in street. Like, how do you go about getting that?
You just buy it for a less expensive
1.5
cost. Yeah, instead of 2.
I have 5 in Etiquette Street, so I would like to roll.
Okay.
What is my target number, good sir?
Your target number is... Well, he gave you 2 pieces of information, right? He said Dr. Hotshot, and he mentioned the Ancients. So
yes.
Why don't you roll 4, and if you get the higher number you get, the more success you get, the more information I'll give you. Now, anybody who has etiquette, you can put your head together with Bon on this.
Anyone
else?
else?
Regular etiquette.
That's fine. So next S.
Well, I want to. If I buy etiquette 3, is that 6 karma?
So it's one. If your specialization is like, if your specialization in etiquette is like 4, then it costs 4 times 1.5. I'm sorry, 5 times 1.5.
Well, hold on. So what do you have right now?
I don't have anything, but I wanted to.
So no etiquette at all. Okay.
Yeah.
So what you do is you buy each level individually.
So it's 6.
So it'll be. I'm trying to find the table for costs. Hold on.
If you had etiquette, though.
Yeah, well, it'd be different. So it costs 1 to get it at 1. Then it costs another 2, so it's 3 for level 2.
Yep.
And then another 4. Yeah, so you're right. 6 to get it at level 3 right now.
It costs another 4 at level 2 to go to 3.
Yeah, because
So
it's twice. Well, it's twice the current rating.
Okay, so 7.
Oh yeah,
total.
so it is 7. You're right. Yeah.
For a skill.
Okay,
Meh.
and then if I want to get street, the street can't be higher than your base, right?
The street actually becomes 1 higher than your base when you buy it.
Yeah.
But then I
So
can't
whatever
raise
your
the
base is, it's like if your base is 3, then the cost is 4 times 1.5.
So it'll cost you another. It'll cost you 6 karma, and you'll get you'll keep etiquette, but then you'll get street at 1 higher underneath.
Without spending anything.
You got to spend 6 for it.
Like recently, my computer was 6, but I got software, which is a specialization, is 7, and it cost me like 11 karma to do that. Because to make it like 7, it was basically 7 times 1.5, and then rounded up. So it's the same thing with etiquette. That's anything that's not just general etiquette.
If I ever wanted to raise just etiquette, though, do I get stuck? I can't just raise etiquette.
No, you can always keep raising. You treat them individually after that.
So is it better to... Okay, so it's the exact same? Or is it better to get etiquette as high as possible now and then...
I mean, etiquette will apply. Basically, you're going to be rolling less. You're going to be rolling dice with a higher target number using general etiquette because you're just generally like socially capable.
Yeah.
But if you have specific, the target number will drop. So like for this roll, I need etiquette street. If you have just etiquette, the target number will be like 4 higher than it would be if you were rolling etiquette street.
Sorry, I mean buying. Like, do I get a discount when I... So if my etiquette's 3 and I buy street now...
Yeah. It doesn't matter when
be...
To get more bang for my buck, that's all I'm asking. Then if maybe I got etiquette a bit higher and I bought street off of etiquette now.
Concentrations are always less expensive because they're targeted. You can only use them in certain situations. But it doesn't matter when you buy it because you can buy it at whatever level you want. They are based on your existing general skill score. So if you have an etiquette of like 10, your specialization is going to cost... your concentration, is going to cost a lot more, obviously, because you can't buy it lower than the etiquette barrier. It'll never be lower at purchase.
Okay, so for etiquette 3, it costs 5?
Etiquette 3, we redid the math. It's 6.
6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it's 6 points to get etiquette 3 right now.
Wait, no,
Oh,
she
no, so I
has
mean the
etiquette
street.
3, so it'd be 6 points to get etiquette street 4.
No, but she doesn't though.
Oh,
you haven't bought
sorry.
etiquette yet. Yeah, that's...
No,
Yeah,
let's
I
say...
already
No,
had it.
okay, I buy etiquette. I'll take it.
Okay, you want to buy etiquette? It costs you 6
Yeah.
points. You have etiquette 3.
Okay.
My bad.
Now I want to buy street.
That makes sense. Okay, so if you buy street, it costs the current rating, which is
It's
3.
an odd number, so do I round up or...
let's say round down.
Okay.
I'm making
So-
a ruling here. Remember
so it costs
later,
4.
chat and players, round down because I'm nice. Yes. Yeah, so it'll
Okay.
cost you 4. And then you've got 3 etiquette and street 4.
Okay. Merci
Bam.
beaucoup.
You are welcome.
Okay. I want to do the same thing then.
Okay. All right. So let me.
6 was if she already had etiquette.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
Kaitlyn. So
that's
it's
why.
actually take 1 more point off. Cost 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the original thing. Okay. All right. Math
So I'm-
done. God, I hate math. Fuck.
Yeah, it doesn't make it any easier when it's like skills, specializations, concentration.
Yeah, we're not even talking about concentrations, and we're not even talking about specializations yet. That's a concentration, but whatever, it's fine. Okay.
Oh, sorry, really quick. So mine would be 8 if I'm starting with etiquette 5 and I want to go to street.
So you have etiquette 5 now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it costs your current times 1.5. Yeah, so 5. 6, yeah, it costs you 8 points, and you get street at 6.
Okay, cool.
Bam. Street.
I figure almost every game you ask if we have street etiquette, and I'm like, I should.
Well, it's yeah. There's like street etiquette, corporate etiquette, magical etiquette, all that stuff. It helps you like interact with.
So the thing that really confuses me is that with firearms and rifles, like you take from firearms.
Yeah, doing it in character
the same
creation
thing.
is it's different because in character creation it actually lowers when you spend points. It's not like that
that's
after.
right.
It's
That's
just
Okay, so I expected this to be like a million times more confusing, and
Yeah,
that's
no,
why I was
it's-
asking
it's
why
not.
like etiquette changes. Okay.
yeah. It doesn't lower at all after character creation. It's just during character creation when you spend character points on that stuff, it nudges stuff around.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Sorted. Settled. So street etiquette. There's a roll. Whoever has the most dice should roll it, and then the other two.
I have 5 in street etiquette. So
I have 6 now.
Breakdown is the most.
I have
What?
4.
It's because I've been up in that
What?
clinic. I've been up in
Right.
that
What?
clinic with
Holy
the people
shit. All
every
right,
day.
well, grab it.
Bon
You get
bon.
+1 for me.
All right. So you have
What?
8. You have 8 dice for this roll.
Wow.
Okay. And the target number is sorry.
Target number. It's just 4. But the more success you get, the more I'll tell you about. Boom. Nicely
Fuck
done.
yeah.
All right. So you I don't know if you've had any personal interaction, but you're particularly in a good position to know about the gang at the very least. So the Ancients are they're a Seattle gang. They're involved in all kinds of organized crime and what have you. But their jam is they're all elves. They're like an all-elf gang called the Ancients. They only recruit elves. They're not like humanists. Like they don't go like actively like, like attacking people who aren't elves. But yeah, if you want to be one, you have to be an elf. They have more magical clout than most gangs do because they're elves and it's easier for them to pick up magic. And they're in all kinds of markets, including drugs. So what I want to know, and if you've heard this name now that you think about it, this Dr. Hotshot. I want to know how Breakdown knows the name of a drug dealer, basically.
Well, I do work in a clinic that accepts literally anyone. Like
Okay.
if they're hurt, we'll treat them. There's no paperwork. Like people know that they can bring someone in and have it be under the radar, and no one will ever know they were there. So, I've definitely treated someone who was either hurt by that gang or in that gang before.
Oh.
Nice. So, Dr. Hotshot, he's not like a street level guy. He's the dude that codes the BTL chips. So he's a drug programmer, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, he's an elf. And there's lots of like rumors about him that he's like, a former decker or something, or he's like, just does the drug thing on the side and he like works for a corporation. But yeah, he makes he makes the BTL chips and then somebody else in the Ancients like on the street sells them for him. But he's known kind of in certain territories as being kind of a hotshot. He makes good beetles. Yeah. So
All right.
look
Yeah.
at all that clinic knowledge coming back to help you.
Helping out the team.
Yeah.
Fuck yourself, Crusher.
Oh.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
hey,
Dude.
all right, let's take a break there to just
Wow.
cool down, everybody.
I'm actually
Take our
Breakdown
break.
street hype man. So
Yeah, take a break. Doctor can go for a little walk, and cool down, come back and pick up where we left off.
Sounds good. All right, we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. See you guys in just a bit.